So we're going to kick it off with starting with the administration area. The first one on what's new is you can reassign an environment from one Azure Active Directory organization to another by using Microsoft support. It's kind of self-explanatory, but for example, if you have company ABC and you get bought out by another company and it changes to company XYZ,
Right.
you weren't really able to change the URL and certain things about it for the name. What kind of struck me about this is that they had this in the past where you could use Microsoft and they would migrate from one to another.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that this is migrating as it is linking. They
Right.
use the term linking,
Yeah.
so it might be a little bit different.
Yeah, and sometimes too, I think sometimes organizations just set up their Business Central environment incorrectly, and so you go, oh well, we didn't realize we should have hooked this up through our Active Directory.
Yeah.
So let's do that now, and you can kind of just switch it and transfer
Right.
it.
So pretty big improvement. Next up, we got improve the reliability of the database export operation for larger databases with more companies. I haven't particularly seen this where you're exporting a large database and it times out on you, but I know the frustration of doing anything with software or computers when something times out as you're waiting for it, and then it just stops. So hopefully, if it's an issue for some, it gets corrected.
Yeah, it's kind of a buzzkill too. Yeah, and this is really relevant for people who are using the Business Central database backup feature that they just came out with a few releases ago. Like that creates the backpack backup format. When you had a huge database, I guess there were issues. So they're working on those issues and they're going to be resolved.
And that's what we'd like to hear.
Yeah.
Next up for an administration feature, we've got improvements for the delegated administrators. Me personally, I know that in the past we're not allowed to really go in and change like the user experience for a customer or whatnot. So hopefully that's one of the things that gets changed here. And there's another. You can also, it's going to change something with the setup and manage of the job queues.
Yep.
Which,
yeah. So this is marked as one of my favorites on the list today, and so a lot of times one of the areas that we often have to help users with is setting up and managing what's called the job queues. Job queue is how we automate tasks to be scheduled on a recurring basis. And as a partner, our ability to do those things was limited because of how we are accessing the customer's environment. So they've actually added more authority and access for us to do certain things on the customer's behalf.
Nice.
Ultimately, it just means that you can get better support and help from your partners.
Right.